Why you say that? This is a real life we living, bro. What you
Nah, I'm just saying, bro.
Huh? Hey, cuz. Hey, look. I got my man on the phone right now, Nature Boy, man. Be wanting to drop some real shit, man. He's been talking about niggas be doing knowledge and shit right here, man. But goddamn it, this him right here, man. If you want to come to the panel and drop some shit, man, it's good time. You got him to come in here and link up with him, man, because I know you know that shit. His name Nature Boy. If you want to come up.
I know Nature Boy. I be fucking with him though. I like the move that he got going on and shit though. You know what I'm saying? My baby mama was with him and some of his queens and shit though. She turned me on to him though. So I used to watch when he was fucking
yeah, that's the first name I heard when I come on here. Nature Boy.
Yeah. They say he fuck with the God though. So he said he was already on your shit before, man. He was already locked in with you and all that. So he said he was already fucking with you already from the top. You know what I mean? But like I said, that's him right there. So anytime got niggas doing some real shit, dropping the panel like that, shit, pull us up, man. We can get him to do that. You know what I mean?
But, yeah, so time to come through. We could build.
Huh?
Time to come through. We could build.
You heard him, cuz?
Yeah. We all there now.
Yeah, we up here. We on the panel now.
Come through. Come let's build. Let's build.
He said, "Let's build. Let's build."
Yeah. Boy, Nature Boy.
He said he about to get the other phone right now and pull up in here. All right,
okay, then.
On the panel.
Okay, then.
All right.
All right.
Oh, no. Just all you got to do is go to your joint and put in the search button, Nature Boy.
Yeah.
Pop right
Nature
up.
Boy TV, yeah.
Nature Boy
What's
TV.
going on, Avatar? Got it?
Hi, what's up? What's this mean?
I'm good. Well, what's your age, shorty?
I'm 24. I'm from
Trinidad. 24, okay. Woo.
Oh, she a pretty girl. Hey, Nature Boy, I know you know that Trinidad.
Trinidad, yeah, they ain't open yet. Trinidad, man, as soon as Trinidad open up, I'm over there.
Yeah, Trinidad, nice. They got the Trini girls. I love them. I'm a hostage over there. Trini crazy, though.
They won't open up the borders. I would have been over there. I got mad people over there that fuck with me in Trinity.
Hey, Bean Queen. Where Bean Queen at? Hey, Bean Queen, appreciate that, baby. I don't know where you at. I don't know if you in the comments or what. But I just scrolled down and seen you through a nigga explosion. Appreciate that, baby. Explosion. Hey, look. Doing the shows and shit, and I'm trying to use this platform.
Where you from? Where you from, young? Where you from, young?
I'm from VA.
Okay.
Hey, where you at, cuz? You in there? Cuz. Yeah, I'm from VA, man, but I be doing this music shit like that on some real shit, like I'm plugged in. Like, you can Google my name. My name right there, you can Google that shit. I pop up like 15 pages and shit, right? But,
What's your name? What's your name?
I'm from,
Young Fawn?
The same way it's spelled up there on my name right there. Hey, you say you from VA? Hey, Essence, you from VA? 2 up, 2 down, boy. I'm in the 7-6.
Talking about VA. Where the hell is VA at? Where that's at?
That's in Virginia.
Oh, Virginia?
Yeah. Like Virginia Beach and all that shit. Y'all
Island Boy, where you from, Island Boy?
284, the Virgin Islands, bro.
Hey, cuz.
Oh, y'all got an area code?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm right next to Puerto Rico, like
I didn't
45
know y'all
minutes.
had an area code. I didn't know they gave y'all the area code.
And that's U.S. territory right there.
Nah, I'm from the British side. All
right, look. Send him. He said he in here, fam. Hey, type a comment or something, so he can link you up, so he can pull you up. Oh, now he got the panel full right now, cuz. So
a lot of I sent to.
What's his name? His name King?
Nah, Yo Cyrus. He about to type something right now.
What's his name?
Why so serious? He about to type something right now.
Oh yeah, I seen him before. on here.
Yeah.
What kind of name is that? Why so serious?
Nina the God. Oh yeah. Hey, listen. Hey, Nature Boy. I see you. You got some people in here. Nature the God is about that life. I see your people's in here, man. Yeah, that's real. I like that.
Already.
I'm gonna follow her just because her name is that. You know what I mean? You see it, cuz?
Oh yeah, we ain't sound like it.
No, I hit the little and shit.
Nah, he just type.
I see him. I got him.
He said he see him, bro.
Just type a bunch of words for your name.
I'm trying to
type something now.
Pull you up.
Peace, God.
There you go. He in, you in, cuz. You
Okay,
in.
what's going on, family? How y'all doing?
How you?
What's good, God? Peace.
Hey, cuz, don't hang up this one right here.
We here.
Yeah.
Word going. What's going on, family? How y'all doing, man?
Good,
Peace,
good.
God.
Hey,
You
last
out
time I
in
seen you,
VA2?
Nature Boy, you was out in what, Honduras or Costa Rica somewhere and shit?
Or I was in Honduras and Costa Rica. I've been
Right,
all over.
right. Yeah, I seen you out there.
Now we in.
How you been feeling, man?
Yeah. Everything been good. I've been blessing yourself.
Man, I'm cooling, King. I'm cooling, family. Cooling.
Okay.
Word.
Good to see you around, man.
Word.
You ever been on Sinetta?
No, I ain't been on Sinetta, but I've been out in New York, and I got some jewelry pieces out there off of 125th, you know what I'm saying, back in the days when they was on the street heavy. You know what I'm saying? And it seemed like that street movement kind of stopped, and everybody went to the, internet and shit, but I was back out there during the street movement and shit. You know, in the beginning, when Cyrus Sumasetti first came on the scene around 2010, 2009.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Watch the whole little movement, how it all conspired, came together, you know what I mean?
All right.
Right.
Yeah, what you be building on?
Everything, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of like how you touch upon it, man. Everything is everything, man. If you know how to navigate within the realm, man. You got to know how to put all the data together, you know what I'm saying? Let your frequencies center around what you gravitate towards, you know what I mean? So, just been on it for many years, you know what I'm saying?
Let me get security in the building. All right, they good.
I already got it. Yeah, I got it.
You got the security. Yeah. All right, so yeah, man, so we be on the Black Man is God. You know what I'm saying, building the black family, man, woman, and child. Talking about the psychology, what's going on with the black family and the roles being reversed. Black men ruling this planet again.
Right.
Uniting, getting our own, moving out and getting in tune with the planet, understanding what the planet is, understanding what reality is, holographic universe. We teach quantum physics, astrology, biology, melanin. We talk about earthing, which is grounding. So we have these sciences that we teach. And we also teach building dynasty and divine bloodline, line breeding. You know what I'm saying? As kings on this earth, we have to be self-sufficient. So we teach a lot of things. You feel me? Now I'm in the process of teaching black women their role. Their role in the black family. Just teaching them, their divine role and where we going wrong and why every woman feel like they don't need a man and how the black man is unappreciated and disvalued from the gun bus, from society and how we live and how we're emasculated by the time we're little kids. Our parents emasculate us, boys. And we talk about the Willie Lynch letter. We talk about Shahrazad Ali's book, The Black Man's Guide to Dealing with the Black Woman. You know?
Very good book.
So we constantly talking about, I think that the essence of the issues with our problems is overcoming white supremacy. And our woman, number one, because the woman is the key point for us to get. Once we get the mind of our woman, then the black family is going to be solid. Most black men are halfway in resistance anyway to the system. And most of them are locked up because of it, because they couldn't, deal with the psychological stress that we deal with as men. And then most of us are being broken on a daily basis, just chipping at our spirit. By the time we're in our 30s, we done gave up and, wait, where the echo coming from?
It's coming from 5.
That's you, 5? Yeah. So by the time we're in our 30s, black men are no longer willing to fight, no longer willing to stand up. We get married, we have children, we conform to that woman, we get weak for her.
Right.
And even then, we're stripped of our masculinity because they take our children, give them back to the system. And my thing is, as a black man, is to leave white supremacy and do for ourselves. So I moved out the country a long time ago, and I'm about living on our own, growing our own. They call me a cult leader, there's so many vicious rumors about me out there that's untrue. And the worst things you can say about a man has been said about me, but I prevail.
Right.
You know, no weapon formed against me will prosper. I'm the black man. We are the ruler of this planet. Everything in it and on it belongs. Our woman belonged to us. We didn't come from no woman. We came from the mind of man. And man created woman, and man holds the life force. And the woman sustains that life force. And she nurses and nurtures it. And I teach that, and I'm trying to reprogram our women and our men to understand, you know, our roles. You know, and the black family, and that's the only way we're going to overcome white supremacy, is the man, woman, and child has to be understood their roles. And our black women, you know, so a lot of women follow me. You know, they listen to me. And I got a big woman following, a woman hate, a woman support me. But black women have been there for me. But, you know, as you know, I got my baby mother on here, you know. She on here with my daughter. She done took my daughter. She a young girl. She 23. She don't know no better. She my fourth baby mother. Just couldn't stand the stress of this journey. You know what I'm saying? This fight, this war we in. You feel me? As black men. I took it all the way public. I live my life public. You know what I'm saying? And I'm right now, we in Puerto Rico, living out here up in the mountain. Maybe like 1,500 feet, 2,000 feet in the air in the mountain. You know, we live on a compound. It's beautiful up here. You know, just living off the land, living with the people. I got about 13 people that I pulled out of Babylon, 13 black young bulls and women that I pulled out, training them under you know, my disciples. They're under my discipline.
Right.
And it's been a public thing, but it's been you know, a lot of drama around my name, but the knowledge remains true. You feel me? And people can't really challenge that knowledge. You know what I'm saying?
One thing I like, you don't let that shit get to you, bro.
Nah, I don't, because the universe prepared me for this way before. I was raised from 14 to 19. I was raised in prison, so I was raised around wolves. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't get the high school programming. So I was raised around wolves, and then I got out. You know, I learned manhood there, and then I went to the military and learned manhood because it was under my juvenile record. I was able to go into the military, and I learned manhood in the military. You know what I'm saying? So I've been on, you know me, Nature Boy. I done battled Brother Polite, Young Pharaoh, all them niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, killed them niggas. You feel me? I'm still standing. They talk about my character, but nobody fucking with the knowledge. And I keep going. You feel me? Nature Boy TV on YouTube. And most women follow me because I attract a lot of women. I always have attracted a lot of women. Men tend to be like, oh, it's another man, it's another alpha. They don't really deal with me.
Right.
But only the real dudes that are secure within themselves and already got themselves established, you know what I'm saying, and are not insecure within themselves by my presence, you know what I'm saying, can deal with me.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Because so I find that more real dudes is coming around, you know what I'm saying, to build with me and conversate and, you know what I'm saying, elevate the mind, you know what I'm saying, for the people. They need to see black men elevate and build with each other without tearing each other down and come together knowing that we are the gods of this planet. We're the rulers of this planet.
Indeed.
You know, we're the original man. Our skin is our identity.
That's fact.
That's our true straw man, as they would say, you know.
Right.
Appreciate that, kiddies.
Yeah. So, you know, I want to bring all the real dudes on a platform and let all the women know where the real dudes is at. We should have multiple queens, multiple wives. I'm not going to say multiple queens. You should have only one queen and multiple wives, even some concubines. But that's how I live, and they see it, and they're jealous of it. You know what I'm saying? So,
y'all drop the hook something. Drop the hook something.
Nah, they cool. I'm already on my boxes. I'm good. I already met my quota for the day. They good. Let y'all get love. You feel me?
Okay. You already know.
Are y'all hosters on here? Y'all hosters?
Yeah, I'm a host.
Okay,
I just made my quota last night already. Okay. I've been up here about 2 weeks, right? So I done made my 40K quota already. So I'm grinding and making my rounds and shit, right?
All right. Yeah, good money. Hey, what's up, Avatar? What's going on?
Hi. You were talking about Tom. If talking too fast because I know
I can't hear you, mommy.
you hear me now.
You sound really low.
You covering your mic with your hand.
I don't think I'm in there. You hear me now?
Yeah.
All right. So you said wives. What's the difference between wives and concubines? If you're saying that all women are owned, right? Why all of them can't be wives? Why it have to have like one wife and the rest is concubines? Wouldn't the concubines feel some type of way because they're calling one woman your wife?
Huh? I'm sorry, your accent is thick. I'm trying to understand what you're saying.
It's thick, ain't it, man? He said it's thick for real. It's crusted.
Yeah. I like it though, but I'm trying to slow it down a little bit. You said one wife might get jealous?
No. Okay. You said one woman could be a wife and the rest is your concubines. Won't the rest of women...
No, I said you could have only one queen. That's your complete equal.
Right.
And then you have your wives, and
Right.
maybe you could have concubines as well.
But don't they have feelings?
You could just call them wives. A man can have wives, as many wives as he can take care of.
But can he love all of them equally? Or does it have like a limit?
Well, let me ask you a question. Can a man have multiple daughters and love them equally?
Yeah, but...
I'm asking you a question, Goddess. Think deeply. When you have multiple women, in the Rasta community, they call them your daughters. When you have multiple women, they call them your daughters because that's what they become. They become like your daughters. I'm asking you a question. Can I have multiple daughters and love them equally?
Yeah.
Okay, so I can have multiple women and love them equally. Because they become like your daughters anyway.
Right.
The Rasta community when you have multiple wives, they call them your daughters. Any man that ever been in polygamy and really lived it, he realizes that all his wives, when they're in sync together, they become like his daughters. And it's not. I'm not saying that in a perverted way. I'm saying that you have to love the inner child in each woman, and they become women. When women feel safe and they don't feel like they have to vibrate in their masculinity and they don't have to be men, they become little girls to you. A woman becomes a little girl, and you can see that little girl and you protect them. So, if a man could love multiple daughters and give them the proper attention that they need because each one of them are different, then he can love multiple women. Absolutely.
That ain't answer her question. She still got a question.
Yeah.
She still got a question.
Yeah.
And it satisfied her third son. She like, I don't believe it.
No,
That's
it's not that
you understand?
but
You thinking like a European. You got to think like an African. See, I tell my wives all the time, Avatar, you got to think like an African, an indigenous African woman. You can't think like a city girl, or you can't think like a urban white supremacist. The way white supremacy raised you, it don't make sense. But the truth is, you got to start thinking indigenously. You understand? Think of yourself of an African woman carrying a basket on your head of food back to your village. Think about yourself as an African woman, not a, you know what I'm saying? Think of yourself as an African woman, not a Europeanized, white girl.
True.
Hey, peep this out, good brother. With the sisters, right? Some of the fabric of the black male and female animosity that's laid between us is kind of layered between both of us. But me as a man, I always have to, do my analysis on the woman, right? And when I put the analysis on the woman, I say these things right here. And I'm probing accusations and assumptions.
No. Pronounce yourself. What? I'm sorry. Go ahead. I apologize.
That's okay. I said if a woman alleviate from her structure in order to get a better understanding of a man and a better relationship between the two, if she alleviate her reaching, her probing, her accusations, and her assumptions. If she can really discipline herself to not go into those emotional tangents and deliver that particular energy upon a man, she'll kind of find a better way to communicate. Now, a lot of women, they put that discipline on themselves, but reaching, probing, accusations, and assumptions. If she sit back and look at herself and say, you know what, if dealing with a man, are these the embodiment of some of the characteristics that you hold? And if they are some of the characteristics that you hold, that is why some of your relationships, if they go sour, if they go wrong, if there's animosity, if it's pessimism there, if it's the Debbie Downer energy, because you're reaching, probing, making accusations, and assuming. And sometimes the man don't even deserve that. Sometimes he's not doing anything to lead you to want to probe, reach, and make accusations. It comes from an insecurity that's embedded inside. And if she don't take that and take into consideration, alleviate that from her structure, a lot of the relationship between black man and black woman can forever be this topsy-turvy type of situation. What you feel about that, good brother? Take it slow.
Absolutely. No, that's a fact. You're right. What I've noticed is, man, and it takes me back to the Willie Lynch letter. How our women were beaten into submission, and we were snatched from her, and how she had to fend for herself, and now we're left with this fake, false sense of freedom that we don't really have. Psychologically, we are binded by white supremacy, and it's running on an automatic axle, as it would say in the book, right?
Right.
So with our woman being conscious of what's going on and what's happening, what's going down, I feel like the woman needs to understand consciously what's going on and be able to disassociate herself with the mindset of white supremacy. But it's she doesn't need you to survive. This is why there's so many single black women. She don't need you. She wants you. You're an accessory to her. You understand what I'm saying? Like, she could survive without you because of white supremacy. You understand what I'm saying? So as long as they don't need you, then they want you. So if you ever exert your dominance in any kind of way as an alpha male, that will always bring her to a place where it's like, whoa, hold on. You're not a man. Don't let me call the man on you. You know what I mean? And it reminds you that you're not a man. And just getting pulled over by the police and emasculated and feeling your heartbeat fast, knowing that you could die in the process of getting pulled over, knowing that you a void in the system, makes you want to go do for yourself. And I think that's what white supremacy is set up for. It's set up for us to leave. And we have to reprogram and educate our women outside of the system. We cannot sit in the system, in the matrix. And that's why I send this information back. And I'm summoning my queen now. So hard to summon her because all these women of power, all these women that have all these great attributes to offer a man are using those attributes to empower themselves in white supremacy. You dig what I'm saying? They want to empower themselves in white supremacy rather than playing their natural role and being with a king and being against the system. You see what I'm saying? Because they eating too well. They eat. They doing their thing. They'll support you from a distance, but when it come up close, they can't hold the same space because they genetically modified into niggas. They men. The baddest woman got the most masculine energy. You be like, yo, how can we hold? Go ahead, mommy.
Sign, like for example, I'm a Aries sun and a Aries sun and a Cancer moon, right? So that won't happen because of like the inner sign. If you understand what I'm saying.
Your moon sign?
Yeah, like the signs on them. Like how Aries is a masculine sign and a woman is in a Aries in her Aries sun. So she would have more masculine energy. Could that be like a
Right.
problem?
Yeah, but not if she is. No, number one, you can use your masculine energy to help your husband, not be against him.
Right. That's true.
Yeah.
Sometimes you need that get up, that ambition, that to get shit done for your husband. It doesn't have to be used against your husband.
Okay.
It don't matter how masculine your astrological energy is, it can be used to empower that man. It's just that white supremacy there say, hey, every man for themselves. And what you saying, every man for themselves, they don't have to conform to your masculinity.
Okay.
And that's just a fact. Yo, Aya. Right?
It's your boy, you just here with too much knowledge just now. She don't even know what to say.
She just bounced out, right?
No, I'm
She's still there. She's still hanging
She
on.
done fell off her bed.
So, but what about if that's a lot. That's a lot to take in.
It's a lot to take in. It's like I be hitting them in the head with it all day. You see this right here? This is something very important that we all need in our homes, on our walls.
What's that right there?
Willie Lynch letter. The core principle.
Willie Lynch letter, the making of his slave. I think somebody did say that in the comments too.
What that?
About the Willie Lynch letter. It was like you should read it.
Yeah. We took the core principles and put it in the frame.
And we need to study this book. And this right here is important. We're going to do a reading where we read and break down and dissect this book right here.
Melanin, what makes black people
Melanin, what makes black people black. How to protect and nourish it. The difference between black and white people. How it causes emotional behaviors and thoughts. How it is being destroyed. By Dr. Layla Africa. It's a short read, very good book. That's the book we need to read right there.
This book,
I'm gonna need you to do the audio on that.
I know you hip to this book, but this one kind of coincides with that book you just put up, though.
Oh, Melanin, okay.
Yeah, this one kind of coincides with that.
We need to read that.
Yeah. So
we need to get into that, bro. Like, we need to do like a book reading where you just read that and let everybody listen.
Right.
And we comment as you read it. Like, we do a book reading and build.
Right.
Yeah.
This talks about, when you talked about earlier about the drugs, right? The chemical key point. It's called a harmful effect of toxic drugs on the melanin centers within the black melanin human. You understand? So this is pretty good right here. You know what I'm saying? It talks about, you know what I'm saying, links
Go ahead, mute your mic, True.
I got you. Somebody mic is retarded.
Hey, listen. Let me ask you something. Tell me a little bit about that book. What you got out of it?
Well, it's from Richard King. You know what I'm saying? And it's basically talking about. It's looking more of the neurology of the mind, of how you got 12 different melanin centers. Of course, it's using the black people as the template of the divinity of it all, and how our divinity get compromised when drugs was infiltrated into the community purposely in order to take that melanin and try to demoralize it and break it apart in order to make it go scattered, as it has done to the community over the years. It has scattered us and made our minds go into a disarray.
Right.
We got scatterbrain, schizophrenic, ADD, attention deficit disorder. I think that could be handled. You know what I'm saying? I think attention deficit is an energy thing that's not controlled. So a lot of the drugs, you know what I'm saying, is pushing the issue. So in that book right there, it touches upon just the high levels of the components of the science. It don't really talk about no history points. Talk about the real science components, glucose, the ventricles, and other parts that get jeopardized. You know what I'm saying, with certain drugs getting, especially LSD and cocaine. It talks about heroin. It talks about even like how we smoke. I'm smoking a blunt right now. but it also talks about what with the toxicity that all drugs do. You know, so we all supposed to know what we know what we put in our bodies, but at the same time we know what not to do. Like I don't take no synthetic drugs, nothing. The only thing I think I do wrong is smoke weed. If you want to look at it technically, you know what I'm saying? But aside from that, though, you know what I'm saying, it's a health book. You know what I'm saying? It's really dope, though.
Okay. Yeah, they want us on here arguing and being toxic and shit.
Yeah.
And not be educated and build. Like, I play chess. If y'all want to play chess, let me know. I'll put my chess set out.
Oh, yeah?
Play chess, bro.
Oh, yeah?
What's the link? What's the link you use?
I use chess.com.
I'm going to send a link. I want to get down with that.
Yeah, like, I got to figure out my name on there. I got to get my iPad. But what I do is we'll play chess.com and sit and just elevate and just we ain't gotta sit on here and tear each other down all day. Like there's so many people attacking me. I was raised around men. Right. You know what I'm saying? So we played chess, we worked out, we build, we read books, you stay in your lane, you mind your business. I use them same tactics that I use to survive anywhere I go.
You got other skills that I paid attention to, right? I think I heard you saying one of your songs and one of your opening your intros and shit, right?
Yeah.
So I know you got hits over there in the cut. Why don't you go ahead and lace one of them joints real quick so we can hear something. I want to hear something, you know what I'm saying, on deck.
Oh shit, I got a song called Shining Bright. Shining Bright, yeah.
You ain't got a phone or nothing? You play that joint?
Yeah, I got it. It's on all the Spotify, Tidal. It's on a Nature Boy.
Right. I'm talking about like right now though. You know, so we got all that. You know, we both probably got all that filled up like that. But like right now on the spot though, you know what I'm saying? You got something on deck.
Hey, Nature Boy, look. You get one, I get one. You get one, I get one, Nature. Fuck. And let's switch it all the way up. That's how you feel.
Okay, I got you on here though. You said you young fawn.
Yeah, I got one for you too.
Okay, so is it educated rap? Is it like elevated?
Now listen, it could be either way. It could be either way.
Let's do it like this though, God. How about let's start up like this. Whatever you play, if it's gonna be an elevated one, I'll come with you with an elevated one. If you wanna go somewhere else, my young cousin got one that can go where you wanna go. You know what I mean? So what it is, we kind of cover all terrains and shit.
Hold on, yo, Sage, pull up, because you're going to get blocked. Sage, pull up.
I'm sorry. Peace and blessing, gods in the room.
You got to show, listen, you can't, you're going to get banned like that. What you doing? Mm-hmm. You're going to get banned. They're going to ban you. I'm just trying to warn you.
You got to show your face.
You can't not show your face. Yeah, you got to go down. She don't know how to
What did she do?
She came up and she don't supposed to have her camera. You don't supposed to be out just like the camera's like it's nobody there, so they detect that you're not there. So you try to get free time.
I hate when they do that, man. I hate when they do that.
Okay, my brother here, he here. Yeah, Star.
Look at him.
Hey, what's going on, girl? How you feeling?
Yeah. Been going through it, boy.
Ain't we all?
They attacking out here, boy, like killer bees.
Yeah. But the thing about it is you gotta go through it to get through it. You know?
Man, that's just another day as a black man in America, bro. They ain't gonna never stop coming. If they coming at you, you know you're doing the right thing anyway.
Right. That's a fact.
So how brothers and sisters doing today?
Living life, man. Salute.
All is well, family.
All is well, man.
Yes, sir.
That's Calistar. He's the intellectual.
All black men's the gods. We all intellectual. We just got to get together and let it marinate and come together. Make that power.
That's what they don't want. That's what we need. We need that 6 degrees beyond separation. We need that unification.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm waiting to kick in. We really need to be in each other's space, working together. This is good, but we need that up close and personal. We need that energy.
They don't want to see that happen.
Now we really need a boot camp. People need to disconnect. A lot of jokers, man, they're addicted. They got so many addictions going on in their life and don't even know how many things they're addicted to.
Yo, Young Fon, I can't find you. How you spell it, yo?
Young Fon, where you find it? You in Google? You in Google?
Oh no, I'm on Spotify.
Spotify. Go to Young Fon. It should pull up through there, or either go to Google. Are you trying to find the music? I got the music right here, fam, on this side.
Oh, you got the music. Oh, okay.
Oh no, no, listen. Hey, well, listen, God. If you want to do that, you know what I'm saying? Type in my name. How you see my name?
Explain why you spell your name like that.
Why so serious? But you know what? It just happened to fall in alignment with Osiris. So I ain't got to run that down. But it just happened to fall in alignment. I was looking at Detroit.